What's up?
Oh, nothing much, dude. I think we're about to get your rain, and I'm tired. So for all you people who notice I yawn a lot in the past, I'm going to yawn a whole lot because I'm not sure when your guys' day starts, but mine starts at 4:20 in the morning. So it's a long day.
And it's 4:20 because you've been getting your workout on?
Yeah, pretty much. The alarm goes off at 4:20. I'm out the door by 4:50, and I'm stretching by 5 o'clock a.m.
You know what's... I was going to talk to you, but I don't know, you, George, and all you people out there that work out. Like, I've been, ever since I got it off the bodybuilding kick, and, I told you how I was going to, like, try to downsize. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, all right, I want to spare muscle. I want to come down, but I don't want to be doing all my aerobic training where it becomes anaerobic and I get my heart rate out of the fat burning zone, And for all you people who don't understand that, that's when you're keeping your heart rate in between 60 and 70% of your maximum heart rate. And once you go above that or below that, you're out of that fat burning zone. So I got this thing, you guys can see it. It's called the Adidas MiCoach. It's a heart monitor, and dude, you gotta snag one up because it's actually so cool. I actually strapped this monitor around my chest and it sits underneath my shirt. And, obviously it monitors my heart rate while I'm working out, but it actually has these 4 levels where it tells you, based on what you want to do, it has a coach that's actually speaking to you, saying like, dude, you're out of your heart rate zone. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you right now. For all you people who are athletes or have played football, there's this thing called an Indian run. I'm sure Kevin's done them. I've done them. It's you get in the line, and the guy from the back has to sprint to the front. So you have to accelerate. And during that acceleration, I'm sure you'd see your heart rate go up. Well, Kevin asked me if I worked out today, and it sounds like that heart monitor would have been perfect because there were 3 of us who had to run a mile. And while we ran a mile, we took turns carrying a 20-pound medicine ball.
Yeah, and that's the thing, that's you see where your heart rate's going. I mean, and the cool thing about this monitor, it can strap on you have an application that you can put on your iPhone or your smartphone,
Android,
and sync it. Yeah, your Android, and just sync it to it via Bluetooth. So it communicates with your phone. You can see everything visually, what's happening during the course of your workouts. The coach actually talks to you. If you like a woman to talk to you, you can have a woman talk to you. If you like a guy talking to you, you can have a guy talk to you. But they not only do they have the regular heart monitor, but they have a couple more products. You guys have to go over, Google MiCoach or go over. I'll put the links below in the description page, and I'll also have some annotations where to go. But they have another product that's sports specific. So like if you play basketball, you wear it while you're playing basketball, and you can sit there and see what your performance is like, and you can get on and see what your performance is like compared to everybody else who's on blogs. And in addition to that, they have all these like hundreds of training routines you can use. So it's amazing what some of these companies are doing now with the technology.
Well, it's for numbers junkies. It's for people like myself who like to see the numbers, because I would have loved to seen when I was running to see if the spike would have been different when I was carrying the medicine ball as opposed to not. And the key to not just working out, but to life is just to be efficient. None of us want to waste any more energy than we absolutely have to. And this product is a great way to measure and to keep you, like you said, in that target zone. So you're not expending too much and you're not expending too little. You're just maintaining. And that's kind of what we should be doing in life. We should be finding that top level efficiency and staying there.
And that's the part where people fail so much, because they're trying to, if you're an endurance athlete, that's one thing. But if you're saying, okay, I want to build muscle, or if I want to spare muscle, then during the course of your workouts, you don't want your heart rate going up above 70% of your maximum heart rate. You just don't want that to happen. And so I was walking, just walking on the treadmill, and my heart rate, was, for me, it needs to be somewhere between 105 and, 125. And it was staying right at 105. And I'm intensifying my walk to get it at 106, 107. Then I would jump off the treadmill, hit a couple burpees or, pull-ups, and then just bam, it would shoot the fuck up. It would shoot up to like 125, 130, and it would stay up there at the top, right on the borderline of that fat burning zone, and then it would slowly creep back down. But you can see what you should be supplementing your workout with based on your heart rate monitor, and that tells you, it tells you specifically where you should stay, and that's a huge instrument if you're trying to get in shape and lose fat the right way. So,
and for anybody who's priced heart rate monitors, this one made by Adidas is coming at a pretty good price point.
Oh yeah, the price is very competitive. It's very affordable, and I love it, dude. So anyway, enough of Adidas. We love you guys, but George, let's talk a little bit about some. You got any MMA news for me?
Dana White thinks that in a MMA fight, Ronda Rousey could beat your boy Floyd Mayweather.
Okay. He's lost his marbles, dude.
Yeah, I agree. And he kept harping on the fact, you know how small Floyd is, and I'm like, okay. I didn't even. I'm not gonna engage on that. It's quite possibly one of the most absurd things I've ever heard.
Right.
But there is a fight night this weekend.
But you know what? Now, before you go on about that whole thing, this is what everybody has to realize. Okay, Ronda Rousey is phenomenal. She is an incredible judo expert. She's a pretty big woman in stature, you know. Now, Floyd Mayweather comes down to 147, which is still 12 pounds above Ronda Rousey's weight. He's a man. He's an athlete. He's an undefeated boxer. And if he came in just not cutting weight, he'd probably be close to 160 and have her about 2 inches in height. Now, you've seen Ronda Rousey struggle to fend off punches from girls that are not professional boxers, and not even female professional boxers. Can you imagine if one of the guy who has the most lightning fast hands just clipped her with those small gloves on? That would be it.
It'd be a wrap, dude. But anyway, I mean, we shouldn't harp on that anymore. Oh, and for all you Floyd Mayweather fans out there, he did his traditional thing. He fought a Mexican on and or around May 5th and won.
Yeah, he did. But I tell you what, it was a fight. It was a hell of a fight. And it's like what I thought from Maidana. He kept attacking Floyd Mayweather, and you know, he pressed the action, man. He really pressed Floyd Mayweather. And for once, you know, if I will say this, if that guy Maidana was a little bit more accurate, which is hard to be against Floyd Mayweather, he would have won that fight. He threw
you just
a
got
lot
to be more accurate.
He's got to be more accurate. Now, Floyd, on the other hand, just counters you and nails you every time. And
he's
it's
precise, dude. He threw half the total amount of punches and landed half. So he threw like 400 punches and landed over 200. Something ridiculous. Where the other dude threw 800 and only landed 200.
Yeah, he threw like 800 and landed less than Floyd Mayweather, and then Floyd Mayweather threw half the punches and landed more. So that, I mean, it's just amazing. Like, you can't say, okay, it's a thing of Maidana not being accurate, because Floyd Mayweather is a master at making you fucking miss. And I mean, this guy, man, he came at him all fucking fight. It was a great fight. It's a much better fight than I anticipated. I would love to see a rematch. I think a lot of people are calling for a rematch. I think even Floyd Mayweather mentioned a rematch. So